Let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
I'm gonna tell Hannah. When she gets home, I'm gonna tell her that I want to be with her.
Tom and Hannah have been best friends for 10 years. Just as Tom is starting to think that he's in love with Hannah, she gets engaged and asks Tom to be her maid of honor. He reluctantly agrees just so he can attempt to stop the wedding and win her back.
You'll be able to help me pick out something for the wedding night.
No. What are you looking at? Nothing.
Maid of honor.
Hi, I'm the new guy.
Never thought anything like this could happen to me.
This happened to you?
It happened in the sense that I picked up the phone, tracked you down, flew you over here, and gave you $6,000 out of my 401k.
Kat Ellis hires a charming male escort to pose as her boyfriend at her sister's wedding. Because her ex-fiancé Jeffrey is the groom's best man, and she wants to show everyone, especially Jeffrey, that her romantic life is as full and thrilling as ever.
There was something in your voice on the phone that day.
Desperation?
I think it was hope.
The wedding date.
You give my little girl whatever she wants, no expense spared.
You can finally meet my fiance, Eddie. Come here. Eddie, this is Mary, the wedding planner.
Mary Fiore is a successful wedding planner. Steve Edison, a handsome doctor, who rescued Mary from a near-fatal collision with a runaway dumpster. After she falls for him, it turns out that he's the groom of the biggest wedding of her career.
I can do this. I can plan this wedding.
What you have is cold feet.
And I can treat that doctor like any other faceless groom.
I am gonna let her plan the wedding.
And that's just what I'm gonna do. Because I love a challenge. And because I'm a professional.
The wedding planner.
We're getting married.
He was in love with me every day for 9 years. Me?
I can see why.
Look, she has known him for what, like 5 seconds? I can't lose him, George. I'm a busy girl. I've got 4 days to break up a wedding and steal the bride's feather.
Michael O'Neill and Julianne Potter have been best friends for years, but when Michael tells Julianne that he's getting married to a lady called Kimberly Wallace, she finds out that she loves him and wants him for herself. She becomes jealous, and the only thought in her head is to do everything she can to get them to break up and end this wedding.
Wake up before you put on makeup.
My best friend's wedding.
May I please date your daughter? No!
I'll do anything to get them to accept me.
End it now. I love you.
May I please date your daughter? No!
Tula Portokalos is a 30-year-old single Greek-American woman living with her family in a Chicago Greek community. After convincing her father to let her go to the university, she meets the non-Greek Ian Miller and falls in love with him, and they decide to get married. But she struggles to get her family to accept him, because her father does not accept that his daughter is marrying a non-Greek man.
Ian is a vegetarian. He doesn't eat meat.
What do you mean he don't eat no meat? That's okay. I make lamb.
My big fat Greek wedding.
We may be lambs in the kitchen, but we are tigers in the bedroom.
Go over there and tell him how you feel. Now, go!
George, this is my sister Tess. Tess, this is my George. No, I didn't mean that.
You want to get a drink?
Absolutely.
Jane is career-oriented and secretly in love with her employer, George. She spends much of her time as a bridesmaid and has 27 dresses as evidence. She meets Kevin, a cynical writer who finds her attractive, and that same week her younger sister Tess comes to town. Jane silently watches George fall for Tess. And worse, Jane may be called upon to plan their wedding. Kevin decides to publish Jane's secret and her overwhelming wardrobe.
This whole cynical thing is just so you can seem mysterious and sexy.
Did you say sexy?
27 dresses.
Must be so hard to watch your younger sister get married before you.
Yes, that I still get to have hot hate sex with random strangers, and I feel so much better.